I'm Hallelujah Adams, LMFT, and Certified Emotionally Focused Therapist. And you're listening to the series Holding On to Us, Building Bonds That Heal and Hold. On our last episode, we explored the power of a safe haven, turning toward instead of away, and how relationships become a place of refuge when loved ones show up as a secure base for one another. We explored how moments of comfort and care lay the foundation for deeper emotional safety. Today, we're exploring the protest of the heart, what fights are really about. And I want to begin with a gentle reframe. Most fights in close relationships aren't really about what they seem on the surface. They're not just about the dishes, or the text you didn't respond to, or the socks on the floor again, or the tone in your voice. Underneath the frustration, underneath the sharp words, or the silence, there's often something tender, something raw, something reaching. In EFT, we call this a protest. Not a protest in anger alone, but a protest of the heart. It's the way we cry out when we feel the ground beneath our relationships start to shake. It's the way we fight for connection, even if it looks like we're fighting against each other. Let's take a common scenario. Your loved one pulls away, shuts down, or seems distracted. You get louder, more persistent, maybe even critical. You don't want to be critical, but your body is saying, where are you? Do I still matter to you? Why won't you come closer? The protest, the demand, the frustration, the irritation isn't just anger. It's attachment distress. It's your nervous system saying, something feels off in our bond, and I don't know if I can reach you. And your loved one, they might seem calm or withdrawn, but underneath, they may be overwhelmed. They might be afraid of doing it wrong, of failing you, or of making things worse if they lean in. So what do? They retreat. They go quiet. They protect. And suddenly, you're both alone in your pain, on different islands, reaching and retreating. And if you've experienced relational trauma, abandonment, emotional neglect, or betrayal, your protests might come out more intense or more shut down. That's because past wounds don't just live in our memories. They live in our body. They shape how safe it feels to reach or to be reached for. These are the rules our body remembers about distress and bonding. Your nervous system might say, if I reach, I'll be punished. If I speak up, I'll be left. If I show need, I'll be rejected. And so even when your heart longs for closeness, your body braces for disconnection. That's not dysfunction, that's protection. But here's the hopeful truth. With safety and consistency, those patterns or steps in the dance can soften. Our brains and our relationships are wired for healing. So what if we paused and asked, what is my protest really trying to say? Instead of, why don't you ever listen? Maybe it's, I need to know that my voice matters to you. Instead of, you never reach for me. Maybe it's, I feel like I'm the only one fighting for us. Instead of, I can't do this anymore. Maybe it's, I feel so alone and I don't know how to fix this. I feel hopeless. These deeper messages, the ones underneath the protest, that's where the healing begins. Because when we respond to the vulnerability under the protest, instead of the volume of the protest, something beautiful begins to shift. This is where magic happens relationally. This is where transformation happens. So let's slow this down and get curious together. When you're in distress, how do you tend to protest? Do you pursue, get louder, try harder to get a response? Or do you shut down to protect yourself? Do you get quiet or go silent? Maybe you walk away. What does your protest long for? What is it reaching toward? Just noticing this can be a turning point. You don't have to change it all today. You can simply begin by saying, "Oh, this isn't just anger. This is my heart trying not to lose you." Here are a few new steps to practice, new ways to respond when your loved one is in protest. 1. Pause and breathe. Slow your reaction so you can hear what's really being said. 2. Name the attachment need beneath the words. You're upset, and I think it's because this really matters to you. 3. Stay emotionally present, even if it's hard. I want to understand. I don't know what to do yet, but I'm here. 4. Offer reassurance without fixing. You're not too much. I want to stay with you in this. Even one moment of choosing to see, really see what your loved one is feeling beneath the surface can shift the emotional temperature in the room. Conflict doesn't mean your relationship is broken. Often, it means your bond still matters deeply, because we only protest what we still care about. We only raise our voice or shut down because we're afraid of losing the connection. So when we learn to decode the protest, to hear the heart behind the volume, we stop reacting and we start responding. That's when repair becomes possible. That's when love becomes a safe place again. Thank you for joining me today. If this episode spoke to you, I want you to know this. You are not broken. You are not too much. And you're not in this alone. This is sacred work of love. And every time we choose to see beneath the protest, we choose to keep holding on to us. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell so you won't miss the next episode. Missed cues and misattunements, repairing the small breaks. Because even loved ones who care deeply can miss each other, and those moments matter. Until then, take care of your heart and keep turning toward what matters most. I'm Hallelujah Adams, and I'm hugging your heart. See you next time.